It's Caulfield Cup Day. The best of Australia's stayers gather for the $1 Million Classic. Colin Hayes' imported stayers, Orthal and Water Boatman, have been at the top of the betting charts for the last 2 months. Bart Cummings aims for Caulfield Cup number 6 with Sky Chase. Last year, the Cup's king went so close with Bozam.
Lord Reams 2.5 lengths in front. Here's Bozam on the outside. Lord Reams still 2 lengths in front. Bozam is trying to pick him back. Lord Reams in front. Bozam flying at him, but Lord Reams is going to win. Lord Reams wins the Caulfield Cup. A brilliant ride, Brent Thompson.
Sydney stayer Belciano ran 4th on the bog last year, and he'll appreciate the drier conditions. Brian Mayfield-Smith has a 2-pronged attack on the Cup with 2 top mares, Bravery and Lady Liberty, who could give Brent Thompson back-to-back victories in the 2,400-metre Classic. Former Kiwi Full at Last has the services of ace rider Harry White, and Darren Gauci pilots former West Australian congressman. The 1988 Foster's Caulfield Cup will be seen live and exclusive on Network 10.
Well, a very good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Foster's Caulfield Cup Day for 1988. And what a great day it promises to be out here at Caulfield. For the first time in 3 years, we have fine weather. We have a bumper crowd turning up to the Caulfield Racecourse, and everything is in readiness for this great 8-event program, with the first event being the Debutante Stakes to start at 12:15. As I said, the weather is fine, the forecast is for a fine day, and the track is fast. I was just talking to the Chief Steward, Mr. Pat Lawler, and he tells me the track is very, very hard out there. So we should have excellent racing right throughout the day. So right at this stage, let me take the opportunity, before we hear from the Kew Citizens Band, we'll take you up to Bruce McAvaney. A very good afternoon to you, Bruce.
And good afternoon to you too, Phil. A great sight at Caulfield with a big crowd building, and the first event time to go at 12:15, the Debutante Stakes, and the big one of the day, the $1 Million Foster's Caulfield Cup at 3 o'clock. Scratchings today, where the track is fast, as Phil said, and Pat Lawler has warned that it's a very hard track. And let's hope that most of the top horses get through today's meeting and can run at the VRC Carnival. The first is clear. Race 2, take out 15, Pressman's Choice. In the third, no scratchings. In the fourth, Sees Commands out of the Norman Robinson. Race 5, the Foster's Caulfield Cup, take out 12, Celtic Spirit, and 20, Zamakima, the emergency. Algonquin Club gets a run. Race 6, 14, Sungai Wang, the former New Zealander, scratched. Race 7, 11, Ranchita, 17, Above Deck. And in the final event, take out 4, Hallstrong, 6, Terrific. And that's what sort of a meeting we've got here today, a terrific meeting. At Vino, 8-10 in the first, average game 20, McGinty's Magic and Royal Deviate. Wayne Harris not riding today. Race 1 clear. Race 2, they're the scratchings. Race 3 clear. The fourth, 6 Publicised. The fifth, the emergencies. 15, 16, 17 and 18. Race 6 is clear. Race 7, Star of Carrioy, number 17 and 18, Clarine Star, both the emergencies. Race 8, 13, Best of Bless. Scratchings for Randwick. Lovely day, Phil. Sun trying to break through as we just check Adelaide before we go to you. Race 1 clear. Race 2, 6 and 8. This is Morpheville. Fast track there. So Classy Red and Fork Grey out. Race 3 is clear. Race 4 clear. Race 5 clear. Race 6, 15, Gypsy's Fate. Race 7, 11 and 22, Boom Crash Opera and Grey Angel. Race 8 clear. As I said, Phil, sun trying to break through. We're very lucky with the weather and track conditions. We're going to have a wonderful afternoon of racing.
The V8.
Last out wide average game, front page showing good speed early, and Continental Cowboy. Phantom Lunch out the back early, Regent's Tail back with it, and True Label dropped out after getting away all right. Rancher's Image is back 5th last, out Vino behind it. My Birthday's up about 4th, and second is Fair Innings. Well, average games raced away to lead 3 lengths on the turn, and second placing Fair Innings from front page. A length and a half away then to My Birthday, about 3 to Rancher's Image. Behind those horses, Continental Cowboy. Well out of it, Perfect Foil. In the straight, and average game's got a good lead, about 3 or 4 lengths to front page Fair Innings. A gap at Vino running on fairly well, forget the rest, but average game's got a big lead. It's about 4 or 5 in front of front page. At Vino, Vitalix Brothers running on well, but average game is going to win the first by 4 lengths. Good go second, front page just gets it in front of Advino. Then Continental Cowboy, behind those horses, Rancher's Image, True Label. Phantom Lunch. Fair got very tired. My Birthday in front of it with Bajila. Last to finish Regent's Tale and one of the last perfect foil.
Well, that was a very handsome victory. Average game gave the others no chance at all. It was a funny sort of a race. It's only a short scamper, and the 900 metres, a lot of the horses seem to be a bit strange. Only 2 runners have already faced the starter before today, and they were number 1 At Vino, who finished up to getting into a place, I think, and Continental Cowboy. But coming to the turn, it was all average game, and a couple of the horses in particular I noticed at the rear, True Label, Bruce, was, you know, he was trying to make the turn very awkwardly. I think the hard track might have affected some of the younger horses' galloping action.
261 officially 4th 4 and 5th 10. I noticed with 320. Front page 70, At Vino 180, Quinella 1585, Trifecta 553.75, 4 lengths, half a head, 52.8. Correct weight on the first. Good start for bookmakers, Phil, on Cup Day.
Well, I think it was a good start to the meeting, and
It's a field of 10 to run. Only a very small crowd here at the moment. Starter goes onto his stand, and they're ready for action. Racing, Eager Ninja from the outside, best to begin, landed about 3/4 of a length on Astrologist, moving up quickly on the inside as Heidi, and then Star Maverick Del Curry. Record Dash on the inside, 2 to Flash Dance, and then Molokai Prince, followed by Fortune Call, and Parisienne is tailed off. As they go towards the 850 crossing, Astrologist on the inside, joining Eager Ninja. Not a lot of pace on, 3rd and 3 deep, Star Maverick. A length to Heidi on the inside, Record Dash in the centre, and Del Curry 3 wide. 2 lengths to Molokai Prince, Flash Dance dropping back now. Second last at this stage, and last of the main division, Fortune Call. Forget about Parisienne. Astrologist on the inside, just shading Eager Ninja as they swing around the corner. 3 wide as Star Maverick. Then Heidi, Record Dash. A length to Del Curry going to the extreme outer, and 1 to Molokai Prince. Straightening at the 350, and Astrologist tackled by Star Maverick. Heidi comes between them. Then comes Eager Ninja. Record Dash, Molokai Prince, and Del Curry struggling. It's Star Maverick and Heidi battling it out with Molokai Prince on the outside. Inclined to hang in under pressure, but Heidi, as Robert Thompson pulls the whip, it responds. Heidi comes away from Star Maverick and Molokai Prince, and Heidi wins the first. Heidi from Star Maverick, 3rd Molokai Prince, and then Astrologist, followed home by Record Dash, Eager Ninja. A break to Del Curry, Flash Dance, Parisienne, and last of all was Fortune Call.
Over the line in Sydney, 761, Heidi for Bart Cummings. I wonder if Bart will be in the winner's stall after the Foster's Caulfield Cup. Star Maverick 2nd, Molokai Prince 3rd. 761, Heidi by Sovereign Red, a 3-year-old filly.
You get a run for your money, now that spring is in the air.
It's easy to spring into action at your TAB. Simply select me, your win place card. Mark me like this, then put me into the machine. See, it's easy at your TAB.
Just spring into action. Spring into action. You get a run for your money on the TAB.
Usually I just...
52.20 in the trifecta, $928.75. Their interim dividends on the first in Sydney, seen in the birdcage area with the horses parading before the Mercedes-Benz, an important race, and shortly, Phil, they'll be joining you in the mounting yard.
yes, and we're looking forward to them.
This is over 1,600 metres, 110 State Banquet, 225 Simeone, and 240 Rangers Victory. Small field, Morphettville, great track. Love going there to the races, 1,600 metres. Top track in South Australia. And let's join Terry McCullough for the first event. Searchy's horses drawn the rails.
And they're away and racing, and from the inside, Jack and Dandy actually won the start, and the slowest to leave the machine was the favourite State Banquet. Now, Rangers Victory is going to find itself in front early. I don't know if he wants to be there. Star of France is second, then Tukey Rose. State Banquet trapped a bit deep. Getting through near the inside, Simon Innie, then Secret Regent. And Jack and Dandy, after winning the start, now drops out a conspicuous last. They work inside the 1,200, and Rangers Victory is the leader, but Star of France has the inside, and State Banquet, he's been trapped 3 deep in the small field of 7. A length and a half then on the inside, Simon Innie now improving from Secret Regent. Then Tukey Rose, and still 3 away last of all, Jack and Dandy. Down the side, about 1,000 to run. Star of France the leader by a half. Up on the outside, Rangers Victory, a length to Simon Innie. State Banquet now in one off the fence. Following it in turn was Secret Regent, the inside Tukey Rose, and 2.5 the Jack and Dandy still last. They work inside the 800. Star of France the leader by 3/4 to Ranger's Victory. Simon Innie back on the inside of State Banquet. Then Secret Regent around Tukey Rose and 2 to Jack and Dandy last of all. They're about to swing for home, 600 metres to run. He gets closer on Ranger's Victory now where it goes up to draw level with Star of France. Pop the question 3 deep now, State Banquet. Back on the inside, Simon Innie waiting for a run. Then Secret Regent, Tukey Rose and Jack and Dandy. Turning for home though, short of 400 metres to run. Star of France the inside. On the outside, Ranger's Victory. Then Simon Innie. State Banquet might be struggling down the outside. Secret Regent running on. Ranger's Victory went to the lead though. Now State Banquet picking up the bit. Simon Innie coming with it with Secret Regent. State Banquet got to the lead. Simon Innie coming at it. Ranger's Victory still there with Secret Regent, but State Banquet in front. It's been a good effort. He got home by a length. Second, maybe Simon Innie, a short half head to Secret Regent. Ranger's Victories missed the place. Then Star of France, Tukey Rose and Jack and Dandy.
Over the line is called by Terry. 2-4-5 photo for second and third. State Bank with the favourite winning the opening event there. And we'll have totes shortly from Morphettville. 2-4-5 horses in the mounting yard and about to go out, Phil Gibbs.
Okay, thank you, Bruce.
Quinella won 90 and the trifecta was $20.45 from memory. I think it was $20.45. Second, the Mercedes-Benz. Good race. My Bright Boy drawn the rails. Olympus 4. Some nervous energy being expended by the jockeys before they go, making sure their horses are right. Light on. Racing. My Bright Boy appeared to jump well. Noble Kairu was away slowly. Olympus away reasonably well. Candy is Dandy going fast out wide. Seek Coins right up there early, and Benbara King and Bo Brundry going quickly. Alaweir's got back a bit. Nanya Tara's midfield as they settle down. Undoubted behind it with Wild Energy. Atford one of the last, and Noble Kairu Absolute. 800 out, My Bright Boy with the inside lead. Seek Coin, Candy is Dandy. A length and a half further back, Bo Brundry, Olympus, and then Benbara King. Wonder Winker showing a bit of pace. Kingston Heritage further back on the field. Raja Supreme, Tristram's Court, Nanya Tara. Wild Energy behind it from Undoubted. Alaweir racing Greenlee, Melbourne's Own. 2 to Atford and 3 lengths away, Noble Kairu. On the turn, My Bright Boy the favourite, about a long neck in front of Seek Coin. Olympus behind them. Candy is Dandy 3 wide, Benbara King 4 wide, Kingston Heritage 5 wide, Nanya Tara, Tristram's Court. In the straight, My Bright Boy is gone for the whip. Olympus tries to go to him. Kingston Heritage swamps on him quickly. Nanya Tara and Undoubted finishing strongly. Kingston Heritage pitches a break. Undoubted's running on strongly, but Kingston Heritage is going to win and win handsomely from Undoubted. Nanya Tara third, Olympus fourth, then Tristram's Court, Wild Energy, My Bright Boy Inca, Melbourne's Own Alaweir, Atford behind them, Benbara King, further back Raja Supreme, Seacoin knocked up, Noble Kairu, one of the last to finish, and Candy is Dandy Absolute.
Well, Kingston Heritage wobbled round the turn, but once he straightened up and Jay Marshall gave him a couple with the left hand, he just sprinted away from them. But probably the unlucky runner was Undoubted. I noticed him over at about the 900, 800 metres. He was back third last, and Greg Hall's been able to get him into second posse, which to me was the ride of a pretty competent horseman, as we know Greg is. And I think that the horse was probably a shade unlucky. But apart from that, you couldn't take anything away from Kingston Heritage. Coming to the turn, he was held up a little bit. There's Kingston Heritage. He's actually just about reached the lead now from My Bright Boy on the fence, who had enjoyed a nice run out in front. Olympus behind My Bright Boy, weakening Seacoin in the yellow sleeves under the whip. Out in the centre is Nanya Tara in the light blue and the orange, and Undoubted now chasing the eventual winner, or the winner out there is Kingston Heritage. Made ground, and I thought it was a very good run on Undoubted's part, and you couldn't take anything away from Kingston Heritage, who on the turn was just coming to the turn, was hanging a little bit, and Johnny Marshall had to straighten him and hold him until he got around.
Jeff Murphy had first and third in the race, Kingston Heritage, Nanya Tara. He's now with Graham Kelly. 43.35, trifecta 593.20, running double $407.75 for Average Game and Kingston Heritage 2 and 1. Selections in the third, I like Concordance number 5 to beat 7 Lady Marita and 2 Sister Shirley, 5-7-2 in the Stubby race 3. So
Screen Idol goes to 55.5, and of course Easy Prey down to 51. The weights certainly favour Easy Prey, but for a narrow defeat, we'll soon know. Ready to run in the second of the day. A little movement with Screen Idol. They're off this time, and Screen Idol and Easy Prey, the favourites, best to begin from My Charmer and Glow Rob. V-Tain away well, and then instead of Roses, Our New Horse. A length to Pro Guy and 2 lengths to Drumming, and then a break Celestial Storm, Abbott's followed by Chipolata, Perfect Snip, and Kamuchi drops out last. Along to the 700, and the leader Screen Idol, a half length on Easy Prey, a length and a half instead of Roses on the inside rail. Then comes V-Tain, a further 2 lengths Our New Horse, My Charmer, Glow Rob, and Drumming heads the others from Pro Guy. Screen Idol just leads Easy Prey around the corner, 2 lengths to V-Tain and a length Our New Horse, and instead of Roses. Over the rise they come, at Easy Prey on the outside is just in front of Screen Idol and doing better. A length and a half V-Tain and 2 lengths to Our New Horse, but Easy Prey down to the 150, shot away. Looks all over a winner, Easy Prey from Screen Idol, and then comes V-Tain and Our New Horse, but Easy Prey will win it easily. And Easy Prey coasts home and scores nearly 3 lengths. Second, Screen Idol. Third, V-Tain, followed by Our New Horse. A break to Drumming, Chipolata instead of Roses, Pro Guy, Abbott's, then Perfect Snip, Glow Rob, Celestial Storm, My Charmer, and last was Kamuchi.
Big difference in weight there. It was amazing. They met 4.5 difference for their last start. Easy Prey getting 4.5 off Screen Idol. Over the line, 13.15 after the second. Easy Prey about $1.90 approximates in race 2 in Sydney. Big win there. In the third, Brinny at 120, Gallery Star 220, Swain. Idol 70 for Tame $1. Trifecta 2070, race 2 Randwick, Quinella 195, and the running double $27.90. Second in Adelaide coming up in a minute. Morphettville race 1 State Banquet for Colin Hayes 110.85, Simeone 90, no third for Secret Regent, Quinella 190, Trifecta $20.45. A reminder at 5:30 today as we look at Morphettville race 2, mouth-watering $1, Tri-Andy $2.15, and $2.65 for Cool Design, mouth-watering the favourite. 5:30 after the races.
2-year-old handicap over 1,050 metres. There they are in the barrier. And number 3 is the one they've backed over there, and that's Tri-Andy. Rider of Tri-Andy is...
Test of the newcomer by Francis Bacon. Out of Contessa Lee will be the last. Nissan Australia handicap, 1,050 metres for the 2-year-olds. Lights on. Ready. Starter holding them. Racing, mouth-watering from the inside began quickly. Tri-Andy didn't begin all that well. Lesdon Pride was showing speed now with Cool Desire, and hunting through near the inside then was mouth-watering. Alcarwan Eagles, so up with the leaders with Boy Irish. A couple then to Emma's Daughter, Rich Heiress, then back on the inside, Tri-Andy being ridden along. My Sweet Ingenue and 4 or 5 to last of all, Frantessa. On the side with about 700 metres to run, and the leader, Cool Desire. From on the outside, Lesdon Pride, 3 deep, Alcarwan mouth-watering, trying to get up inside Cool Desire, and is doing so now. A line of 4 coming to the turn. Just in behind those, Boy Irish, then Emma's Daughter. Tri-Andy next from My Sweet Ingenue, Rich Heiress, and last Frantessa. Into the straight though, and the leader was mouth-watering. It turns for home and got away. A length and a half in front of Cool Desire. Boy Irish getting up along the inside, pulled out wide. Emma's Daughter running on with Alcarwan, but mouth-watering inside the 200. Shot away the favourite. It raced 3 in front now of Cool Desire. Then Alcarwan Egan down the outside, Emma's Daughter, but mouth-watering doing it comfortably. Alcarwan gets to second, and on the outside, Emma's Daughter, but mouth-watering by a couple. Alcarwan second, so Hayes has got the first 2 Quinellas. Third, Emma's Daughter, a much improved run today. Then Cool Desire. Lesdon Pride was next from Boy Irish and My Sweet Ingenue. Tri-Andy next with Frantessa and Rich Heiress.
Over the line in Adelaide, 1 to 11. Another winner for Jim Courtney's ridden the first 2. Colin Hayes, an early double. About $1.15, Phil, that one mouth-watering. About $1.15 for 50 cents. So Colin Hayes in great form. He's got 2 chances in this. Erindale and Concordance.
All right, we've already talked.
Trifecta 590.
320, and the running double 407.75. Interim in Adelaide, mouth-watering 115 and 55. Alquanig 110, Amer's Daughter 490, Quinella 305, Trifecta $131.15. 305 and 131.15. They're the multiple forms and correct weight in Adelaide. Double for Colin Hayes. Randwick Easy Prey 155.65, Screen Idol 70, Vitain $1, Trifecta 20.70, Quinella 195, double 27.90. I mentioned the tennis at 5:30 today. That's incorrect. It's at 8:30 this evening. Semi-final. Slobodan Zivojinovic from Yugoslavia against Andres Gomez, followed by Darren Cahill and John Fitzgerald in doubles. They're playing tonight in the Australian Indoor Championship at 8:30 on 10. Geelong Cup next Wednesday, live on 10 Sports Action. In Melbourne, Erindale have shortened it just slightly into 3:30. It's just solid. Sister Shirley the same to 225. Vanadu Spect. Concordance has been the one that's been heavily backed into 225. Monmatic has been spec, Miyabi spec. Massigny Bell has come in slightly. Those that have drifted, or Lady Marita will get out because it came up so short. Damsel's out, Bold Lily out. Lady Marita's out to 155. We suggested she'd have to, and the others are at big odds. But the big money's been for Concordance on the tote, but it and Lady Marita are having a ding-dong duel in the ring. Different colours for Lady Marita today. She's in the second set of Hyperion colours. Des Spain has been a trackman at Flemington, it seems forever. Des, Concordance has just arrived. Have you had a chance to have a look at her this week?
Yes, I saw her work with Erindale during the week, and she seemed to have the better of that mare, and consequently the betting reflects that by the fact that she's been supported today. Lady Marita's done everything right since her unlucky run last week.
Concordance drawn the rails, race won by Marmalita last year at 8-1. Jeff Murphy has Massigny Bell. Concordance red there. Michael Clark back in the saddle. Stanwell, Cosmos Girl in 3, Noble Virtue 2. Now Cosmos Girl very towy. She's got to head over the stalls. Racing, Concordance in fact jumped very well from one. Massigny Bell slow to begin with Bowley's Girl and Monmatic. Papal Princess back near the rear as they settle down. Vanadu showing good speed with Lady Marita. My Abbey for John Marshall coming across 3 wide at the 1400. Bold Lily out wider, and now Papal Princess takes off around them. Sister Shirley's midfield. Cop the check there, Sister Shirley. Past it, Classy and Smart with Cosmos Girl, and on the fence, Concordance. A link further back, Noble Virtue, Erindale around the outside, Monmatic, Massigny Bell, and a half Bowley's Girl. No pace on at all. Marshall got to the front and slowed them up on My Abbey. Led a long neck down the hill at the 1000 from Papal Princess and Bold Lily 3 deep. Vanadu the rail, a length and a half, Classy and Smart, a half Lady Marita well placed but is on the rail. Then Cosmos Girl, 2 wide, Sister Shirley. Around the outside of those, Damsel, Concordance getting off the rail from Noble Virtue. Monmatic out wider, Erindale, Massigny Bell, and last of all is Bowley's Girl. 700 out, they pack up. Papal Princess took a narrow lead from My Abbey. 3 wide, Bold Lily, Classy and Smart, Vanadu. Lady Marita is starting to come into the picture. Then Sister Shirley, Concordance starting to wind up with a good run. Erindale tucked away on the rail, and then Damsel on the turn at the 400. My Abbey, Papal Princess, Bold Lily. Lady Marita coming at them quickly. Concordance behind it, and Classy and Smart in the straight at the 250. My Abbey kicked again, led about a length from Lady Marita and Papal Princess. This leader's got away. Concordance finally into the clear, running on well. My Abbey in front. Lady Marita late with Concordance, but My Abbey for Marshall. An early double for John. Second Concordance, third Lady Marita. Behind them, Noble Virtue from Vanadu and Sister Shirley. Next home would have been Classy and Smart, Bold Lily, Monmatic. Erindale with Bowley's Girl, Massigny Bell, Damsel, Papal Princess and Cosmos Girl.
Certainly an improved effort from My Abbey. Last week she was a long way back in the race, won by Taffeta Bow. But John Marshall sized up the situation. He went to the lead soon as they started, slowed them down, as you call, Bruce, and made the others, you know, run into a couple of traffic jams. I thought that Concordance, who had been a bit restless in the stalls, got away nicely, but her natural brilliance was not there. She's a bit of a staying type. Remember her in the Oaks here last year, where she led about a furlong out and just capitulated. But today she's run on strongly from having a bit of a traffic jam on the turn. There's the leader, My Abbey's home there for Johnny Marshall. Lady Marita, another good run, but always running just the placings. And out in the centre of the track under extreme pressure is Concordance. put Concordance down into the Black Book for a 1.25 mile race. She just could not put enough on her in a nice race coming up over the carnivals.
Over the line, 10.57, the time 1:37.4. It's 2 1/10 outside the record held by Planet Ruler, and he established that last week. There's no question this track is lightning fast because there was no pace on there, and they've still managed to run 1:37.4. Officially fourth was 12.
Noble Virtue.
Not a bad run.
No, very good.
And fifth, Vanadu 3. Tommy Hughes, the trainer of My Abbey, is in the mounting out 11:42.95. Bookies are having a big day. Concordance 80, Lady Marita 75. Here's Terry with Tommy Hughes.
Well, Tom, that was a real gutsy win by My Abbey.
Yes, I thought you did that last week.
The running double, $200.50 after the third at Caulfield. Morfordville race 3, Kelly's Angel $1.80, and the favourite there, the Victorian Boucher.
Desert Bow's set. Field of 8 here. And it looks as though we're right. Yes, here comes the starter. Well, just over an hour to the Caulfield Cup, eh? Eastern Standard Time. All right, they're set for the third event at Randwick. Small field. Lights flash. They're off. Gallery Star last out of the barrier. Swain best to begin. Private's Way jumped well, and the Rider Payne looks for the lead and gets it. Settling Private's Way a length now on Swain and Brinny, and between Swain and Brinny, Desert Bow. A length the Prime Appointment, followed further back by Mighty Montana. Then comes Aquatic and 2 lengths to Gallery Star. As they head past the 1,200 metres, Private's Way leads. Desert Bow's gone up to set a length second. Swain the third on the inside of Brinny. 2 lengths to Prime Appointment. A neck to Mighty Montana the outside. A couple to Aquatic and a half on his outside being Gallery Star. The field in pairs almost as they make the run to the side at the 900. Not a lot of pace on here, and Private's Way held together by Neil Payne. A bit more than a length on Desert Bow. A similar margin. The third is Swain on the inside and the All Cerise Jacket from Brinny on the outside, and then Prime Appointment, Mighty Montana. Second last is Gallery Star, and last on the inside Aquatic, back about 7 or 8 lengths from the leader Private's Way, who at the 600 has a lead of just over a length on Desert Bow. In third place, Swain, Brinny on the outside, about to be revved up by Duffy, then Mighty Montana, Gallery Star, Prime Appointment, and Aquatic brings up the rear. They're on the corner at the 400. Private's Way tackled by Desert Bow. Brinny made the bend awkwardly. Swain into the open if he's good enough, and then Mighty Montana. Desert Bow's hit the front now, down to the 250. Desert Bow, Dittman riding hard. A length on Private's Way, Swain. Brinny, forget about him, but at the 120, Desert Bow, a length on Swain, making a belated bit on the outside. It's Dittman throwing everything at Desert Bow. Swain trying to pick him up. The post will be too close, and Desert Bow gets the money. Desert Bow, a long neck to Swain. Third Prime Appointment, then Private's Way, and the Mighty Montana Aquatic. Brinny disappointed second last, and last was Gallery Star.
Over the line in Sydney, 6.35, Desert Bow. Mick Dittman, the rider, so he did stay back in Sydney today, and he's ridden one winner. Tommy Smith, the trainer, about $1.45. It's come right in that horse, and 60 cents the place. 3 seconds, Swain, about 75 cents, and third Prime Appointment, around about $1.85. They're